Alright, I've never made a video before, so I'll try to set this up. I want to talk about a few things a lot of people don't get. I guess you can't expect everybody to get it. I'm 44 years old, and I had an opportunity when I was younger to be in the gym and to be successful. And I trained an awful lot for years, more than a passion, more than an obsession, just something you do. It's a very selfish, sport, because everything you do is correlated to bodybuilding, working out, eating, sleeping, food prep, looking in research, supplements. A lot of people don't get it, even the ones that may be the closest to you. How do you tell somebody about a dream that you have when it's really far-fetched? Like I said, I'm 44. And all I want to do is maybe, no, not maybe, for sure, be on stage someday and at least place, do at least place. You work hard, you train hard, once a day, twice a day in the gym, eat every 2 hours. I just started back, so I'm about maybe a little over a year's worth of steady gym, supplementing and food, and I keep my stack clean. It's a lot to put in, and it's lonely. I work out alone. I don't have nobody to work out with. Boo-hoo, right? But it's something that I do, and I want to do something down the road where it's not just about me training. Encouraging others is something that is amazing. That's that fire. When you're in the gym squatting something that your body can't do, your body runs out, your mind runs out, and it's just you and gravity. And do you push it back up? Most of the time. Not all the time. But you do it, you push it to your best. Because I don't like those I can'ts. I can'ts is cancer. When I was younger, I had a lot of I can'ts, and it took me to many places that I don't know how I got through. The gym is pretty much the one and only thing that's gotten me through everything. Physically, God has got me through everything. I'll talk about that too sometime. But anybody that's out there that's just starting to train and self-doubting, I can't lose, I can't gain. You gotta get, what I love about, I choose to call it bodybuilding. You can choose it to be called fitness, or just eating healthy, or just exercising, whatever you call it. You gotta remember that you just started this. And it takes many years and years and years to see things in a better way, not just to notice, oh, I lost 10 pounds, or hey, I gained 10 pounds. It's a struggle, but long-term goals are the best. You're never going to be there. You'll never hear any bodybuilder or anybody in fitness say, I finally reached my goal, now I can stop. This is a lifetime thing. What is the saying? I just had it. But anyway, I space out a lot. Long-term goals is where it's at. Set yourself a big, long goal. Just stay consistent. Start off with the easy things. Eating better. Don't worry about portions yet. Eat better. Eat healthier. Eat cleaner. Work up to that gallon of water a day. Because you're not doing this just for you. Because eventually that gets old too. Like I said, when you're in the gym, your body runs out, your mind runs out. What do? You do it. How? You just do it. Really. I don't, not like I said, Nike thing. I have no idea what's going on with all that. But I'm just saying some things you just got to do. Because your mind runs out, your physical strength runs out, and you're still in that squat, trying to push that back up. You can muster up all the things in the world you want, you know. Sometimes it ain't enough except for simply doing it. And it's not simple. You know, one thing that keeps me going is I train alone. Um, and, I should be really big by now. But I'm not because I chose drugs and alcohol way back. So now, like I said, I'm back like a little over a year. And, you know, I'm seeing gains in a year. I'm definitely seeing gains, But I got to think about the long term. I got to think about 5 years from now and how I'll be. I'm going to be that one great looking grandpa someday. Because I should be, a lot bigger. But I'm not because of my choices, because of what I let the can'ts get to me. And hey, whatever. But I want to encourage others. It's not about, just me gaining strength and knowledge and this and that. It's about encouraging others. I want to be put somewhere where I can be used. We all love belonging. We're all tribal. We all belong somewhere. Whether it be fitness, whether it be nutrition, it doesn't even have to be in this field. Just somewhere. We all belong doing what we love. Not doing what, pays the bills and that's it. Pay the bills and die. That's not life. One thing about me too is I'm emotional. So if I get emotional or I start crying, I don't really care. And I'm not trying to be like, try to, if I cry, the listeners or viewers will really know I'm real. No, it's not about that. It's about me in that area. I just am very emotional. So call me boo-hoo, whatever. But I'm real when it comes to a lot of things. And so are you. It's not the can't. I hate the can't. I love the can. But sometimes getting to the can is just tough. But, we got today to train. I'm not training today because I am not feeling well. I got my throat and my head's all blah. Gotta rest. Gotta know your limits sometimes. So, I'm hoping this encourages somebody out there that really is, in a spot that nobody believes in you. Yeah, it's tough to keep going back into the gym and seeing everybody else that is bigger than you or stronger or this and that and blah blah blah. You always go out there, you go into the gym feeling good, leave the gym feeling like crap because it's like, man, I wish I had it. You gotta remember things. That person that you were looking at that's bigger than you may have been looking like that for years and years, no change. They're satisfied where they're at and they're doing more talking than training. Or they could be a really good bodybuilder that is really, really making those moves and sacrifices, And I find some, all right, that's somebody I might keep my eyes on and maybe ask a question. The more, it never hurts to ask questions. But don't be disappointed in yourself. Don't psych yourself out. It's easy to do. Sometimes I'll feel all I'm feeling strong and, then I'll look in the mirror and start posing, doing all this, feeling great. Then I notice something. I might see a little bit of man, this needs work underneath here. I need to really, get that. Or man, my traps are lagging again. I gotta pull those back up again, or whatever. And somehow you psych yourself out. Jeez, don't psych yourself out. Remember how long you've been in there. It gets better. You don't get no easier. The weights definitely get heavier. But you're a lot better off than what you started with. And if you're just starting now, you're a lot better than 5 minutes ago. You're doing something that I don't know if I can do. It's worth a shot. And encourage other people. Smile at people. Look around in that gym. Look who's the regular people when you're there. Pay attention to who's busy or not. But you better be paying attention to you in that mirror and your range of motion and your form. But after a while, sometimes you're walking around, you're breathing in between sets. There's some other people that are trying to do the same thing you are. But you're the best there. You're the pro. I'm the pro. And I'm going to be real with you. I'm not pro. You don't see me on no magazine. Don't hear me on the radio. Crap, you probably don't even hear me anywhere. Till this little dumb video came across. But I'm pro. Because I believe in me. I love life. I'm pro-life. You love life. You're pro-life. So why wouldn't you be pro-you? We all have that pro level in us. We really do. Just gotta really push to find it. Consistency. You gotta find that consistency. That depth. Gotta go past all that. Anybody can pick up heavy weights and crush them and yell and all that. That's a waste of energy. You know, think about it. You know, you pick up a dumbbell and you're about to curl it and you're like, "Whoa," and you're screaming. That's energy for me that I can put into that positive. You know, to bring that weight up or push that weight through. That's me. You want to yell and scream, yell and scream. You know, like Jay Cutler says, you know, somebody asked him, he was like, well, Jay, you ever scream in the gym? He's like, no, unless I want somebody's attention. So, I don't know. I'm pretty quiet, but whatever. So, a lot of people don't get it. You gotta keep on. So, and you can't expect anybody to get it either. Or everybody. Or anybody. But one person might get it. Somebody, somewhere, down the road, gave me the gift of wanting to train. You know, I'd like to place it on my dad because I've been doing labor work all my life, you know, and I hated it, but I could do it, and I could do it well. And when I started training, I was like, this ain't bad. It makes work better, easier. But, well, I don't know. I'm not really sure where this is going or whatever. But I just thought I'd post that out, and who knows, maybe I'll make another video. But the main thing I really want to do is encourage people. Encourage people in whatever you're doing. Remember, it's just not for you. It's somebody else is waiting for you to help them that they can't do what you can do. Somebody needs that encouragement. You know, sometimes when I'm at the gym, I see some people that they may not be in shape, but they're there. And they're there consistently. They should give them a high five or smile at them. You know, let them know, like, I see you. You're doing good. Good to see you. Because you know how that feels when people come up to you and say that. You know, just be a little bit of light. Above all things, light. Well, really, above all things is love. Show some love. It's a mean world out there. Yeah, I know I didn't introduce my name, and I didn't do this, and I didn't do that, but I don't do everything right. I'm backwards. I'm in a dark lit room. It's, I don't know, like 12 or 1 o'clock afternoon. But I don't know. So that's my spiel. You know, get out there and go do something, alright? Alright. Thanks for watching.